Arrived in Phoenix and now just waiting for Crystal Dawn to pick me up, and we head down to the residence where we'll be doing the training. Hi! How are you? So this is the opening meeting with the facilitators and assistants, and we're checking out the facilities. So this is the guest house, and we're moving on to the main house. So Laurie Handlers, lead of the Spiritual Sexual Shamanic Experience, Phoenix, Arizona. Here we go.
Yeah, if we can find one that...
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's full on in the house right now, figuring out how we're going to set up everything, and this house is huge and gorgeous. 7 days later, the Spiritual Sexual Shamanic Experience in Phoenix is complete. Every time I come into to do this training, I take the camera with me with the intention to put together a compilation of this experience so that I could bring it back to you. But from the moment I walk through that door, it's like energetically a whirlwind hits, and I can no longer be connected to like this outside mind process of filming myself. It just does not make sense. And also the fact that we're in circle here, and there's some people that don't mind to be on video, and then there's other people that would prefer not to be on video, obviously. We had 25 people in the group. Out of the 25 people in the group, everyone walked in with an intention and walked out having nailed that intention. So that's pretty much 100% success rate. Age range 25 to 68. A profound journey, a truly profound journey of expansion. That's what I want to call it. Healing and expansion. I don't like to play too much on the healing storyline, because healing would signify that you were sick. But you're not sick. We are not sick. We just have to remember. So coming to an experience like this, you start to have the remembering. And as you have the remembering, you have the opportunity for expansion. Anyway, I'm happy to be part of this journey. I'm happy to have experienced it. I'm happy to have made new friends and new allies, family members, tribe members, more tribe. It was great. It's raining here today in Phoenix. It never rains, but it rained. I see it as a now washing away of all the stuff, a shedding, and now each one of these people are walking out of this house with a better concept of what love is, and therefore access to more freedom in their life. And the fact that sexuality and pleasure have now been integrated into the program versus the constrict of society and the conditioning and the orthodox, the down the line. If it's not this, it is not it. Here we are, Crystal Dawn Morris, another successful adventure. What'd you think?
That was so awesome. We just created love and freedom through the whole week, weaving together, and people were able to shed what no longer served them and to totally fall in love with themselves and everyone and everything. And this is how we transform the world. And I love this man. He's just growing and evolving and even more and more embodying the healthy, awakened masculine. And yeah, and we have such a great team between the three, Laurie, Frank, and I, and we had such incredible support from our organizer, Rick, and from all of our assistants, and then the whole group just was incredible.
Spiritual, sexual, shamanic experience. So what's coming up? We have Costa Rica in February 15th to 21st. You have, when's your next ISTA?
My next ISTA is in New Zealand, around the same, at the beginning of February.
New Zealand. ISTA is International School of Temple Arts around the whole world. You could do this experience multiple times anywhere in the world. So, as you know, at the Spiritual Playboy, I like to travel on different power sites. And so what we've started to do, the fact that I have the privilege of being with ISTA, I become part of a larger vortex. And when we come to a land like Phoenix, which is the desert, and the desert has a lot of power, when we set our intention and we're here and we ground into this energy and we come with pure authenticity and the desire for experience, change, truth, we built heaven on earth. We charged the field of love, and there's 25 new people walking out into the world.
Completely transformed. Who a week ago couldn't believe this is even possible, and now they're like living it, breathing it, knowing it in their cells, not just as a story in their mind. And that's a big part of this work, is you have to get it into the cellular experience, into the energetic experience, and that is much more powerful than just having it as an idea in the mind.
We're changing the world, Mama.
We're changing the world.
I love you.
Thank you.
Namaste. We have Laurie Handlers.
Hi, everybody. Yay.
Laurie led. Laurie's like one of the most accomplished Tantra teachers in North America, probably the world, therefore the world, obviously.
Thank you. If your life is stuck in any way and you don't know what to do and you want to really get connected, but you want to have a juicy time connecting, like we don't want to make it like any old experiences you've had. We want to make it new and fun and vibrant and amazing. You want to join us.
Yes. Great job. Great job this week.
Thank you.
So yeah, I was saying, Laurie basically led for the first time the ISTA, but she's been doing this for how many years?
Oh, at least 20.
20 years teaching Tantra. She joined ISTA, and she's one of the Spiritual Playboy's allies. She's the Spiritual Play girl, actually.
That's right, I am.
So this is Carlos. So
nice.
So he took the training, but you've been doing different types of work. Kwadoshka, right?
I did Kwadoshka, yes.
So tell us what Kwadoshka is.
It's a combination of knowledge from all the Native American, including North America, Central America, and South American tribes or civilizations that all combine their knowledge through hundreds of years, and they put together this knowledge available for the public so they can improve their sexual connection, between human beings.
So what did you say about twisted hairs?
The twisted hairs is a combination of knowledge, like when you do a braiding on your hair, it's a combination of knowledge of all these tribes and civilizations in all the Americas and New Zealand and Australia.
Thank you, Carlos.
You're very welcome.
It's been a pleasure, my brother.
Thank you.
So this is Walter, and Walter took the Spiritual Sexual Shamanic experience for the first time. And so what did you think about the experience?
The most astounding, transformative, healing experience I've had in my entire life. I've been working on healing in my sexual issues for the last 30 years. And the barriers that I broke through was not like one or two. It was several every single day, to the point that by the end of the time, I was having words, thoughts, and actions coming out of me that made me want to turn around and go, who the fuck is this man? I don't know. But I'm finally in love with this man. And I have found a family. After all these years of searching, I'm finally home.
I think you shared it really profoundly and perfectly, because we try to communicate that in our communications with the world, but it's really difficult for it to be received when it's coming from a company or a thing, and like we're coming from a place like, come and do our course. Like, we don't want it. It's not a sales pitch. This is a call.
Yes,
a call.
It's a call. It's the voice responding to your call for healing. That's what this is. It's the next step in your healing path. For those of you who have that never gonna give up till I get the healing, till I step into my truth, for those of you that have that tenacity, this is the course.
How would you compare the difference between healing and expansion, or are they the same?
In my experience, I cannot expand until I have the healing in my life. And by the healing, I mean to release the pain that has kept me in bondage, the beliefs, the shame, the guilt, the can'ts, the shouldn'ts, that all those things. It's that it's moving into full acceptance of me as an individual, full acceptance of me as a man, where I don't need a woman to fulfill me. I don't need to take from her to receive anything. It's not the man with the most orgasms from women that wins. It's the man that's the biggest giver. It has changed me as a man.
Brother, thank you for being on this journey with me.
You're welcome.
It's raining in the desert. It's raining in the desert. That's how we do. We're the rainmakers. We're the rainmakers, the transformers, the expanders. This is what we do.